G'day, today we're going to have a look at the daily challenge. This one is set in Munich. So this is the daily challenge of 30th of November. No motorways offered, double the number of bridges awarded. Now let's just pause quickly for a second. Good to go. So I think to crack the top 10 in this one, we just have to hit 2,000. So no motorways can definitely make life a bit trickier, especially on a map that I think that originally I did struggle with this one to hit 2,000 as it is. So just to revisit back to the days of where I struggled. Not that those days have ever left, but see how we do. That is a really cheeky spot to plant yourself. But I mean, that's very close quarters for this guy, so that's at least nice that he should be set for a while. Let's take the bridges since we've already used the two we've got. Join him in for now. Some really awkward placement there. All over the place. Oh my goodness. Okay, take it easy, fellas. I'm not too sure about that, but I guess that's what we're working with for now. Let's go a roundabout. Suppose we can slot that straight in there. I can slot these two guys sort of in here and then have this guy march. It's a really strange way around, but this guy's doing all the heavy lifting here anyway since he's so close. He's just getting the jobs done, so this guy's just playing backup anyway, so since this is 5 guys looking after 2 warehouses a bit further away, I might give them the luxury of the action. Already 4 bridges that we're using there. I'm sure we're going to need more. Let's cross our fingers for 2 bridges. Because get across, they're going to have to... Actually, I don't want that close. Really what I want to do is swing as wide as I can to give these guys the chance to have more red and blue houses in this area. So it's going to make it slightly less convenient for purple, but especially since that's now gone circular, we want to get at least hopefully some houses up here. Not really helpful to anyone there, blue. get another blue house here, what we could possibly do is swing this down this way and have these guys go even further south. Let's take the traffic lights. I guess that works for now. A good location for a roundabout in here if we can get one. It's just good to see with this guy, there's still sitting at home, so there's not a whole lot of urgency with him. So what we can do is check one of these guys in here. So those two houses are really just playing backup at the moment, so that's just pretty much permanently closed, so we may as well. Again, let's try and swing these guys further south to help houses show up closer to the destinations. Now we've got 38 tiles at the moment, so what we might try doing, we'll cut that one under, swing this one up, so they can just have two separate sets of houses. There's no point in having them combined if we don't need them combined. So with that in mind, we could also split these guys in half. These two could go across and look after him, and these three could go down and look after that guy. But I would kind of want another house in the mix there. Sort of like that guy. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, you're making your point. Problem is we can't get you out in any way, fellas. This guy we can get out because we can just swing him across the top. These two guys we would have to cut through. Alright, hang on, let's get rid of that for a second. Turn him up. Take the roundabout. Let's just pause for a second now, we've got that guy coming in. If I swing him, if I get him out of there, go that way. There's nothing that we can do for this one house, but by sacrificing that one house, what we can do, make this little set of 4, have them swing over the top, come in there, and these 3. Is that a nice layout? No. Have across there. That just means this one guy's stranded. Okay, so we've still got 35 tiles and we can swing around the outside here. So let's up and up and up, across, straight into the house there, and we'll best connection. So we'll do that sort of thing. We could possibly connect him. Pretty sure in Munich, generally end up with a huge population of pink in this top corner. So eventually this guy will have a better option. But for now, we'll stick with what we got. And the painful thing is to know that we're never going to get a any motorways to help with any of this. Okay, and then the same as the other ones, we'll just swing straight that guy. Really anywhere in there that's gonna... I've got no road tiles either to connect it. There we go, the end of the week. Take the bridges. Just put a set of lights in there. With the addition of that guy, so we've got 4 houses there, so let's flick him down. So we've got 3 on that one, 3 on that one, 4 on these 2. Swing those 2 in and we'll give them a set of lights. Cool, that's a really ideal placement for one of our blue houses. Okay, let's pause for a second. Now with these guys, let's duck them under here. Get to wait for that bridge to disappear painfully to that, so let's just instead shift them down slightly. And then that means that we can gain him. And rid of those. And these 2 this way. Have them turn this way. There we go. We've also got these blues here that I'm not sure are going to have any use for anytime soon. We've already got 2, so let's take the traffic lights. Without motorways, I can imagine the traffic lights are going to become a bit more important. Now, really what we need to address here is this guy. He's gone circular, so we want more than just the 2 houses we had looking after him. Now this guy being on here actually doesn't matter, because he can still travel. Oh no, he's on the wrong road, sorry, he wants to be on that road. So it does matter. No importance to what he's doing. Now this guy is struggling. His distance traveled. Let's... Really, I don't really want him connecting in there, so then maybe let's try and... Ugh, I don't know, that's even worse. Let's put a set of lights there. So we can get him in there. And we'll get this guy to come across down there. And I guess this guy will just give the option of going down and helping out too. And we'll turn these 2 guys around. This guy's now well covered with those 3. Let's get that guy helping out down here too. Take the bridges. Really would like to get use out of this little neighborhood here, but not really any gain for them. I think that'll be okay. Now it's got the 3 sort of working in cycle. Okay, so we can go around the top here. So maybe let's swing that up. And then this guy... I've cut through there. We have 3 at the top. Him. 3 at the bottom for him. Alright, well that's a purple house slightly closer for this guy, so that'll help a tiny little bit. Let's get rid of that longer trip for now. We've sort of given up on more reds and blues showing up in this section. Oh, okay. So, I mean, these guys we can send on the nightmarish task of going all the way around the top. Don't have anywhere near enough tiles to do so. It's only Friday. So in the meantime, can't really get them to cut through anywhere. Best we can cut them onto this one. over into that one. That one's what we want him on. Now we can see that this guy has really cleaned up his act, so I'm trying to have a look to see if there's anywhere where we can take road to help this guy out. There we go, there's our pink houses getting closer to this. It's sort of roundabout in there. That's what we want, the 30 road tiles. So let's have a look if we can make it there with that. And we'll just see a sudden surge of these cars go. And it's going to be too late to send these two guys. I realize that possibly what I should have done is had these two guys connect here and then just cut them straight across, because this is going to... Oh, they're not going to make it. Oh, they're just going to make it. Okay. Let's get that guy connected. Okay, this guy is starting to look nasty as well. So, what can we do to get these guys across? Anyone. Can we get any of these red houses into the center? Because, okay, firstly this guy here, we can do a, no, let's get a weird cross across there. So he's not going to do anything except sort of go as the last option there, but this is also the last option for him. So those two are sort of okay. That layout. Get these two purple guys connected. And get that purple guy connected as well. This guy's now got more than enough, so I would say we want to flick those two guys around too. I won't connect him just yet. Okay, so the problem now is that this guy is in recovery with the 4, but then we've only got 2 cars who are about to make their way back, so it's going to take a little while to sort of ease this up, I suppose. These 2 guys are so close but so far. And sort of any direction is going to send them across multiple routes. So we can get down to here. Let's have a look at this. If we send these 2 guys... Oh, we have no roads. Okay. Well, let's worry about that when we have roads and just hope that nothing knocks out this this southern route. Well, lots of white houses, just useless areas down here. Now we need this week to end nice and quick. Plenty of stuff we need doing, so I think possibly we're rooting for the 30 road tiles at this point. These guys have recovered a little bit. I mean, that's still... Great, okay. So let's pause for a second. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where can we sneak through? Basically, we want to get to here and come in the back of this section. I think that to get through here, we'd have to cut across the edge of that, which isn't good. I want to be right in this guy's face. There's no way to sort of cut through here without cutting across purple, which we also don't really want to do. I mean, we're going to have to do it there anyway. We can do that. And swing them in there. Then build a bridge that way. If these 2 guys come in there. That in that way. I suppose these 2 red guys could just connect onto this to cut through. Or I could have him just turn around. There's a lot of bridges involved in that rebuild. And then we've got 6 left. Let's see if we can get these guys connected. Because they're going to be closer for these 2. Now hopefully what we don't see is this just suddenly get overwhelmed. We just cried, this guy. Well, we've got the guys that can Just get right on there if I've got the 2 extra pieces of road. So let's claim those 2 pieces of road. There's only 3 guys on there. There's also only 4 guys on that one. So this is one of those points where obviously white's just suddenly spiked as a deciding it doesn't have enough attention. Let's... I don't have enough to get that guy back that way. Got these neighborhoods over here, but I can't obviously shift them in any way. Can't get this guy connected. So getting this guy connected is probably the number 1 priority. So let's clean out that section of road. That on there. Now, probably that as a set of lights is about just suddenly became more important. But the problem is there's currently... Okay, well... Okay, so we can now attach a whole neighborhood over here. We don't really even need these guys making this connection anymore. So we can drop that out of there. Them turn around. Get this guy... Oh, I'll give you 1 more of these pieces of road. Nice and quick. Oh, you're killing me, guys. Alright, let's take that 1 piece of road. Now, what we need to do... This guy's going to be in a nightmare as well. Let's turn him down to try and help out one of the 2 of these. I don't have any road tiles to sort of help with anything at the moment anyway, so it's just going to rely on these guys quickly getting in here to extend the run. Ugh. This guy here's looking even worse. There's no one coming, so... Ah, there we go. 1800, not too bad. Let's see how we play on the menu. 22nd, I guess we'll take that most days of the week. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But till next time, catch you later. See ya.